Valley Club, we had the initial reveal for the Hellfire Club earlier today with the Strike Spot episode. We're supposed to have more reveals throughout the week, and then Scopely said, screw it. Let's just put all of them in the game right now. So the Hellfire's in the club is in the game right now. Blastar's in the game right now. We're gonna take a look at their kits, and we got a brand new promo code as well. If you're ready for all of that, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope we're having an excellent day, and I hope you're ready for the full reveal of the Hellfire Club. We got the initial reveal earlier today in the Strike Spot episode. Scopely made a big error. They went on the website. They went in the live game right now. So the Hellfire Club is in the game. Blastar's in the game. We also got a brand new promo code, and if you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. At least 5 pieces of Marvel Strike Force content every single week on this channel. But another counting corner is done. It looks like we have another one done every Monday or so. It takes about that long for the community to get 7,000. And the new code today, 7K champs, you're gonna get 1,000,000 gold, 240 L4 training modules. So let's just copy and paste this right over to the gift claim section, the player gift section. So 7K champs. Again, this should be for some golds and training modules, and there it is. As usual, these codes, guys, make sure you enter them a few times. If it doesn't, it'll work on your initial attempt. This one should be expiring 3 days from now. So August 1st, Friday, this one should expire. So make sure you claim this before that. So hopefully you could make use of that gold and those training mats. And before we get into the reveal of the Hellfire Club, I do want to mention the sponsor of this video, Raid Shadow Legends. I've been playing Raid for almost 6 months now. And if you want to start Raid along with me, you could get one of the best starts in Raid Shadow Legends right now with that QR code or the link in the description. You get 3 legendary characters, 3 epic characters for free. You're gonna start off with Karato Fox Hunter, one of the better legendary characters in the game, especially if you get him early on. Then you're gonna get 3 epic characters, some of the best epic characters in the game. Uugo, Tagoar, Fayne, gonna help you at all levels in the game. You also have a code where you could enter one of these codes and get another free legendary character. I use the code Monkey King for Sun Wukong. The code Demon Slayer is a great one as well. Desert Queen is also great for Duhanarak. She's gonna help you in the end game. You could use any one of these codes whether you're in your first 24 hours of playing. And like I said, it's a great time to start playing Raid right now because going on in the game, 7-day login for another free legendary champ, Lemonisi the Goldwing, great damage dealer from the Sylvan Watchers. And you get all that stuff just by using that download link or scan that QR code. Make sure you use the download link or scan the QR code to get a brand new copy of Raid, because if you just do it from the iOS store or the Play Store, you're not gonna get all these bonuses, guys. Let's jump into Marvel Strike Force, because on the live server right now, Aazel, Blastar, Rachel Summers, and Sebastian Shaw, all the new characters are there right now. We have their full kits in the game. We have all their information in the game. I think it's a little easier to see all this stuff on the website. So let's go check out their full kits on the website, marvelstrikeforce.com. First one is Aazel, Villain, Cosmic, Mutant, Brawler. Hellfire Club also has that a curse tag, so it's going to be double use in the raids and in Cosmic Crucible. It's going to be a ruthless teleport, a master surprise. Aazel strikes from the shadows to deliver multiple blows against his enemy. His first move is basic. Without the T4, it's going to attack primary. Actually, let's go look at the whole thing. It's going to attack the primary target, 300% damage, bonus attack enemy with the highest damage, 150 damage. This character has 3 or more Hellfire Club or a curse. This attack cannot be counterattacked. What the T4 does is adds more damage to the primary target and more damage to the enemy with the highest damage again. Going down to the second move, his special. Attack all enemies, 320% damage, flip defense up and apply bleed. Bonus attack the enemy with the highest damage, 320% damage plus apply blind. This character has 3 or more Hellfire or a cursed ally. This attack cannot be counterattacked, and with a T4, it's going to add more damage to all enemies, damage to the enemies with the highest damage. It will apply bleed to the enemies, and it will apply blind to the enemy with the highest damage. All right, so the ultimate long cooldown. Oh my goodness, jeez. I thought the ultimate of Nightcrawler had a long cooldown. This one seems even longer. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turn cooldown. Oh my goodness. All right, attack the primary target. 250% damage, clear 1 positive effect, reduce speed bar by 15%. So all that is good. Rebound chain to 8 targets within infinite spaces of the primary target. So they don't even have to be adjacent. They could be all the way on the other side of the field. 250% piercing, putting 1 positive effect, reducing speed bar by 15%. Man, that is deadly. All right, the bonus attack, the enemy with the highest speed, 250% piercing, clearing 1 positive effect, applying slow, reduce the speed bar by 50%, and if this character has 3 or more Hellfire or Accursed allies, cannot be counterattacked. Stat gains defense up. Man, that's a strong one. It does have a long cooldown, but man, when he does this attack, be very, very strong. And the passive, actually, let's look at what the T4 does. It is going to reduce, it's going to add that, reduce the speed bar, primary and second targets by 15%. Also has that bonus speed bar reduction by 50% with the T4. All right, the passive, in totality, on spawn, if this character has 3 or more Hellfire or Accursed allies, fill the speed bar of this character by 5%, generate 1 ability energy for this character in raids on enemy death, ability energy for self and all Hellfire Club allies, fill speed bar for self and all Hellfire Club allies by 15%. He's going to gain 15% drain. Hellfire and Accursed allies will also gain that drain. Man, he's going to make the Cursed a lot better as well. All right, that is Aazel, and his T4 is going to help him in the raids. Enemy death, he's going to gain for self and all allies 10% speed bar. On spawn, if this character has 3 or more Hellfire Accursed allies, that is going to generate ability energy as well. All right, so that is Aazel's kit. Let's move on to Rachel Summers, other new character in the game. She is going to, on her base, actually, she's going to be Hero Global Mutant Blaster, Hellfire Club, and Immortal X-Men. So she's going to have the dual tags. I do like that. Attack the primary target, 280% damage, applying defense down. Bonus attack the enemy with the highest damage, 280% damage, and applying defense down. The T4 will add 60% damage to the primary and secondary targets. The special 3-turn cooldown, attack the primary target, 400% damage, flipping 3 positive effects into negative effects, reduce speed bar by 25%, bonus attack the most injured enemy, 400% damage, clearing 3 positive effects, reduce speed bar by 25%. Man, a lot of speed manipulation on this team. Spread stun and 3 other negative effects from the primary target to the most injured enemy, and that does have some really good synergy with the basic of Sebastian Shaw. The T4 is going to reduce the speed bar by 15%. That is going to add that to the special. And then that is the one that's going to spread stun and 3 negative effects. So that is a good T4, important T4 to have. The ultimate, Mental Devastation. It is a 6-turn cooldown. And it's going to attack the primary target, 500% piercing, flipping all positive effects into negative effects, attacking adjacent targets for 500% piercing, clearing all positive effects, spread stun, and all negative effects from the primary target to all adjacent targets. So not all targets. It's kind of, I thought it was like the Hella ultimate. It's adjacent targets. Still strong to apply. Spreading the stun is a strong one. Apply immunity to self and all Hellfire and Immortal X-Men allies on kill. Fill speed bar by self and a random Jean Grey and Sebastian Shaw ally by 70%. So helps her leaders, either Jean or Sebastian. This attack ignores defense up, cannot be dodged, cannot be blocked. The T4 is going to give that additional 100% piercing to primary and secondary targets, and that is when it's going to allow you to spread that stun. So again, another important T4 for Rachel Summers. Oh my goodness, her passive is long. All right. Bright Lady on spawn, gain immunity. If this character has 3 or more Immortal X-Men allies, apply immunity to all Immortal X-Men allies. If Cable is not an ally and this character has 3 or more Immortal X-Men allies, fill speed bar by 5% for self and all Immortal X-Men allies, only if Cable is not an ally. On enemy turn, if this character has speed up or stun, attack for 250% piercing, flipping. Oh wait, so no, if she has speed up or stun. Oh man. All right, so yeah, the enemy take a turn, she's going to be sort of counterattacking, flipping 3 positive effects into negative effects. Man, that is a strong one, man. You don't want enemies to take a turn around Rachel Summers. When an enemy gains slow, this character has 3 or more Hellfire or Immortal X-Men allies, reduce that character's speed by 15% and apply trauma. All right, so if you're facing the Hellfire Club, you don't want your team to gain slow. Protectors cannot spawn with immunity or safeguard. Support enemies cannot spawn with immunity. Cannot gain speed bar on spawn. Is that Kahoria? Is Kahoria support? If this character has 3 or more Immortal X-Men allies, enemy characters cannot have their resistance increased by positive effects. Enemy characters cannot gain assist now. It's going to gain 25% drain. Hellfire Club and Immortal X-Men allies gain that drain as well. Looks to be very, very strong. And the leader, the linchpin of the Hellfire Club, is Sebastian Shaw. There he is. Villain, Global, Mutant, Protector, Hellfire Club, Power-Absorbing Tyrant with a taste for control. Sebastian Shaw converts his charges into stunning strength, hitting his foes with a force that leaves them helpless, and he looks a lot stronger than Kevin Bacon. All right, attack the primary target, 330% damage. If charged, apply stun to the primary target, clear charge on this character. While charged, this attack is unavoidable, cannot be counterattacked. So strong basic there will apply that stun and allow Rachel Summers to spread it all around. The special 4-turn cooldown, clearing all barrier on all enemies, attacking all enemies 350% damage. If charged, the damage is increased by 125%. This character has 3 or more Hellfire Club allies. Apply heal block for 2 turns, defense down for 2 turns to all enemies. Reduce the speed bar of all enemies by 5%. Man, it's gonna be hard to take a turn against these guys. He's gonna gain taunt, barrier self and all Hellfire Club allies for 30% of this character's max health. Apply defense up for 2 turns and safeguard for 2 turns to self and all Hellfire Club allies. You're gonna fill the speed bar by 35% for a random Emma Frost ally. All right, while charged, this attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, cannot be counterattacked. And the ultimate, long cooldown as well. Man, no wonder they're getting so much speed bar. They got some long cooldowns, guys. Attack the primary target, 375% piercing. Attack the primary and adjacent targets, 375% piercing. So the primary target is going to attack for a lot of piercing damage. If charged, attack damage is increased by 150%. This attack ignores defense up. Man, that is getting even stronger. And while charged, this attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, cannot be counterattacked. All right, on spawn. Gain taunt, barrier yourself 30% of this character's max health. He has 3 or more Hellfire Club allies, gain charge. When an enemy attacks this character, gain charge. Apply charge to a random Emma Frost allies. Fill speed bar by 5% for that Emma Frost ally. When this character drops below 50% health, barrier herself for 10% of this character's max health. Fill speed bar for a random Emma Frost ally by 50%. And while this character is charged, 20% more damage, 200% more resistance, 500% more focus, 15% damage reduction. I thought it was 150. Only 15% damage reduction, up to a maximum of 80%. This character cannot gain exposed, vulnerable, or heal blocked. Man, he's getting very strong when charged. This character cannot have this speed bar reduced, and in raids, Hellfire Club allies cannot gain taunt. I guess that is a good thing against some enemies there. All right, let's look at the reworks very, very quickly. From what I understand, Emma Frost just got a stat upgrade, so she should have a lot more stats now. I don't actually remember her kit, so let's just read this real quick again. Attack the primary target, 290% damage, flipping 2 positive effects to negative effects. If charged, attack primary target, 340% damage, clear 2 positive effects instead. The special, if charged, clear charge. Barrier yourself, 20% of this character's max health. Clear all negative effects from self and all allies. Apply immunity to self and all mutant villain allies. Apply slow to all enemies. Gain charge. No real callouts to the team. All right, I was looking through it real quick. I think it's exactly the same. Yeah, still has this. This is the important one. All that stuff. This is the important one. That's going to kind of make her future proof. And then Madeline Pryor. Let's look at this really quickly. Man, she has a pretty simple kit, which I think is a good thing. And she has an assist counter. I guess because she's an older character, we don't really see these on characters nowadays. Primary target attack, 300% damage, flipping 3 positive effects to negative effects. She has that Hellfire Marvel Moms tag is still on her, and that Marauders tag. AoE attack, 300% damage, applying defense down for 2 turns. Cyclops Phoenix, Dark Phoenix is an enemy. Bonus attack, all enemies, 300% damage. Not sure if anything. Oh, I guess this has been changed. All right, I was like, has this really been changed? Seems very similar to me. Just lots of damage with this. Unavoidable, cannot be counterattacked. The ultimate, flipping positive effects on the primary target. Attack, primary target, 600% damage. Prolongs the duration of negative effects by 1. Ward defense, this attacks the most injured non-summoned enemy. This attack can target Dark Phoenix. On kill, generate 2 battle energy to a random Mr. Sinister ally and Goblin Queen. When an enemy attacks this character or any Hellfire Club, Marauder, or clone ally below 50%, mind control the ally with the highest damage to attack that enemy. Ooh, that is mean. That is mean, Madeline. The controlled character gains 30% damage for the attack. Gain 50% chance to assist on non-attack abilities. Gain 50% resistance per enemy brawler. Lower crit chance. 50% for all mutant enemies on ward defense. So still that ward defense call on spawn, fill speed bar by 30% for random Strife allies. So Strife still has some synergy with Madeline Pryor. I don't think he's gonna have synergy with the team though, but that is the Hellfire Club. That is the new code. And that is all for right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new Hellfire Club kit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that promo code. If you did, leave the video a like. Obviously, if you want to check out my second channel, start to play Raid Challenges with me, that is that QR code up there that gets you off to one of the best starts in Raid Challenges. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next tomorrow. We're gonna do the mailbag video tomorrow. We normally do that on Mondays, but because of all the reveals and this surprise reveal, we're doing it tomorrow. If you did get some value from this video, leave it a like. Check me out on social media and check out some of the other videos on the channel. I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.